The traditional wedding vow of "till death do us part" gets completely turned on its ear in Tim Burton's frightfully funny new animated flick, Corpse Bride.
A tragic tale of romance, passion.
I feel the same.
And a murder most foul.
Johnny Depp voices the character of Victor, the hapless son of nouveau riche fish merchants who's being forced into an arranged marriage.
You certainly hooked a winner this time, Victor.
Now all you have to do is reel her in.
I'm already reeling, Mother.
Now, Johnny, you've never voiced an animated character before. Would you have been interested in doing a role like this for anybody else other than Tim Burton?
It's always been, I've always really enjoyed animated films. I mean, ever since the birth of my daughter, I've watched nothing but sort of cartoons and animated films. So I was always interested in it, but it was such, the idea that this came into my world was a real blessing.
But when Victor unwittingly practices his wedding vows in an old cemetery, he finds out the hard way that for some, love never dies.
You may kiss the bride.
And Victor's unexpected marriage sets up a hilarious and ultimately poignant three-way love triangle.
You lied to me! Just to get back to that other woman!
Don't you understand? You're the other woman.
What I love about Victor is, as with all the characters I played for Tim, there's a consistent theme there. This sort of, outsider, very sensitive, slightly poetic guy, clumsy, bumbling.
Ow! Pay attention! Have you even remembered to bring the ring?
The ring? Yes, of course.
Dropping the ring!
No, he's dropped the ring!
This boy doesn't want to get married!
Helena Bonham Carter brings life to the Corpse Bride as the character's voice. Carter says there's a lot more to this bride than meets the eye, especially when that eye keeps popping out.
Who is she?
I'm his wife. Maggots.
There's a really special element to this film because even though the bride is essentially a rotting corpse, there's something very beautiful about her.
When she's freed by Victor, she's just somebody she's eternally young. Although she's encased in this decomposing body, she's somebody who's just so ebullient and so enthusiastic and so full of life and sort of has got an amazing young spirit.
It's been over a decade since Tim Burton's last animated film, the wildly successful Nightmare Before Christmas. So why did Burton wait so long to film another animated classic?
It's a combination of things, I think. First of all, it's getting the script right, which takes some time. You get distracted with other things. But then it's also, because this process is such a special process, a lot of it has to do with the timing of finding the right people and the right artists to work on it.
Romance isn't just on the screen in this dark, funny, macabre film. Director Tim Burton and star Helena Bonham Carter are also an off-screen couple with a child of their own. So I just had to ask,
Are you ever worried about him telling a fairy tale to your son that's a little too scary?
Oh, no. No. Otherwise I'd never had a baby with him.